every time a new fiscal year approaches in the United States, a question quietly returns, one that no one likes to hear. What happens if the government can't agree on a budget? This question isn't hypothetical. It has happened before, and it has caused one of the most serious recurring political crises in modern American history: a government shutdown. In 2026, the risk once again moved into the spotlight, not because of a natural disaster, not because of a war, but because of a political mechanism that is well known and deeply flawed. Under U.S. law, if Congress fails to pass a budget or a temporary funding resolution, the federal government is legally required to shut down all non-essential operations. There is no workaround. The system simply stops, and that's where the danger begins. Because a government shutdown doesn't mean the country disappears. It means millions of federal employees are either forced to stop working or required to keep working without pay. This isn't speculation. It has happened during every previous shutdown and past shutdowns. Air traffic controllers, emergency responders, and prison staff continued doing their jobs in full while their paychecks were delayed indefinitely. In 2026, as political polarization deepened, analysts warned that the same scenario could repeat itself. Budgets stalled, negotiations frozen, and shutdown threats used as leverage rather than a last resort. But the question rarely asked is this: who actually pays the price? When the government becomes a bargaining chip, the answer has always been the same: not politicians, not decision makers behind closed doors, but ordinary people. During every previous shutdown, families who rely on federal income were affected. Small businesses stalled waiting for approvals, national parks and museums closed their doors, and essential services slowed, often unnoticed until they were gone. And with every potential day of shutdown, the damage isn't only economic, it's psychological, because a shutdown plants a dangerous question in the public mind. If the government can't agree on a budget, can it be trusted to handle a real crisis? That question doesn't stay within U.S. borders. Whenever shutdown risks rise, global markets react. Allies reassess stability, and adversaries quietly observe how fragile the system appears from within. History confirms this. Every government shutdown, even short ones, has carried consequences for international confidence long after the political deal was signed, and the pattern usually ends the same way: last-minute meetings, temporary agreements, government offices reopen. But what never truly ends is the root cause. That's why, in 2026, the real danger wasn't the possibility of a government shutdown itself. It was how familiar the idea had become. Because the most dangerous thing for any system isn't breaking once, but teaching people to expect that it might stop working at any moment.